Okay, so I'm only going to do a couple of these because it's the same idea every time. You just have to know how to plug these into your calculator and then what to do once you have it plugged in. So we're taking the limit as x approaches 0 of 5 sine x over 2x plus 3. First things first, got to get a little thicker text for this. Be in radians, all right? For those of you who are in physics, you go into degrees for physics. Make sure when you come back to calc class you switch to radians because we like to torture you. Okay, it would just be wonderful if we just always worked in radians or always worked in degrees, but that's not how the world works. Just like I've said, life isn't all rainbows and factored polynomials, and sometimes you're going to have to switch the mode of your calculator. Okay, so be in radians. That's the biggest thing here. So, when I plug this in, notice that I put parentheses around the numerator and the denominator. Put parentheses around your denominator. Do not be that person to miss 1 point because you forgot to put your parentheses around your denominator, okay? Your calculator is wonderful, but it only works if you tell it to do exactly what you want it to do. So we have to say, take 5 sine x, okay, just 5 sine x in parentheses, divide that by exactly 2x in parentheses, and then when you're done with that, add 3. Okay? And what we want to do is we want to see what happens as we get really close to 0, because if we plug in 0, we're going to get 0 over 0, which is a whole, which it doesn't even matter that we're adding 3. Once we hit that whole, this part becomes irrelevant. So we're seeing what happens as we get close to that. So we come over here, and we see that so notice that what I did is I plugged in points on both sides of 0. 0.1 and negative 0.1. 0.01 and negative 0.01. 0.001 and negative 0.001. And I see that I'm getting closer and closer to 5.5. Right here, we're basically at 5.5. The closer we get, the closer we're going to get to 5.5. So by our calculator estimation, we say this limit is 5.5. All right, it's that easy.